Hello guys, welcome to today's video. I am really excited to share with you how our first appointment went at the new fertility clinic that we're going to. I would have invited Hans to be here with me, but he's working. So he was with me yesterday when we went to our first appointment, of course, and it went really good. I was so nervous right before. I was literally shaking, and I don't know why. I think number one, I'm just really nervous to find out that something could be wrong. I've already got some information that something's happening with my body that's not great. My FSH levels are very high for my age, and we don't know any more than that. From everything we've learned, though, that doesn't mean that we won't be able to have a baby. It could mean that we might not be able to have an IUI, or that it wouldn't be very high chances of it being successful, but there's still IVF as a possibility. And right now, we just talked about doing a bunch of testing to see what all of my hormones are doing, and see if IUI would be a good option for us. My doctor definitely said that she thinks that's a really good option for us as long as the testing comes back okay. And she said from everything that she looked over, she thinks that there's no reason why it wouldn't come back okay. And she's not really going to be able to explain too much more about why my FSH levels could be high until she sees all of the other tests, the results. And she said that she has seen people, be able to get pregnant that did have just high FSH levels, but all the other numbers were okay. So that was really good to hear. What else? So basically, this is how the appointment went down. We went and checked in. We paid a lot of money to go talk to someone, and then we went into the doctor's very comfy office. We just talked to her about my history. She looked over all of my past testing things that I've had done. She talked to us in detail, talked to Hans and I both, kind of just went over everything that she could possibly know about us that would, have an effect on trying to conceive. And by the way, if you don't know our full story, or if you want to know more about what we've done this far, I do have a playlist, and you can see all of the things that I've done, which include 3 rounds of Clomid and just a bunch of testing and stuff. A lot of tears too. So you can check that out. But here we are today, and so we went through and got done with the appointment, and now our next step is to decide what we want to do. So the next step would be to get some testing done, and if everything came back okay, then we could move forward and do the IUI, and that's what we are leaning towards. That's what we are wanting to do. I am praying and hoping that everything looks okay so that we can do that IUI and have better chances of becoming pregnant. If the testing comes back and doesn't look great, we will talk about an IVF or doing an IVF cycle. I'm really nervous about it. It's extremely expensive. We have health insurance, but our health insurance doesn't cover any infertility treatments. So that would all be out of pocket, and at the end I'm going to talk about a few things because I've had a lot of people say that they want to help with donations and stuff, so stick around till the end, or you can read the description about that. I'm very grateful that we have so much support, very much. But yeah, the idea of IVF scares the crap out of me. It's a full-on surgery to remove your eggs. It's a lot. But I know that if IVF was said to be our only chance at becoming pregnant and we didn't do it, I am 100% sure that in 10 years, I'm going to regret it. I'm going to be always thinking, what if that cycle would have worked, and what if we would have got pregnant and had a baby? Because I want nothing more than to have another baby. I want to experience pregnancy. I'm not against adopting, but I don't know if we would do that. I don't know if that's right for our family. But that's not even a conversation that's really happened. yeah, I want to be able to experience pregnancy again. I want to be able to have a baby. And, you know, Hans and Alistair want that more than anything too. So it's hard to say what our plan would be for sure if things came back bad. But in order to start all of the testing, it's a lot of expensive tests. I have to get it's not a surgery, but it's called an HSG, and I've talked about it before. They basically put a catheter in and shoot dye through your fallopian tubes looking for any blockages, and that can increase your chances of becoming pregnant afterwards. So we would do that, and then it would be a good idea to do that right before starting the IUI, because it's going to increase your chances of becoming pregnant. So it's going to be a good idea to do all of those things together. But at this clinic, you have to pay for everything up front, and so each time you do a new test or IUI, well, you have to pay for it all up front. So for us, it would probably be better to be able to spread things out so that we can do one test, pay for it, save a little bit more, than be able to pay for the next test. It would be really hard to just pay for it all and do it all. However, that's probably going to be the best way to do it, since a lot of the things should be done together in order to give ourselves the best chances of becoming pregnant. So yeah, so there is like one main test. I forgot what it was. I don't remember if it's blood. It's like blood work and an ultrasound, I think. And it would be looking at my FSH, my AMH, and a few other things, my egg quality, basically. And so they would do all of that first, and then go from there. Anyways, I'm trying to not get too far ahead of myself and think too far into the future. What if this? What if that? I'm going to try my hardest to stay right here, right now, and just pay attention to what's happening in the moment, kind of thing. Yeah, I'm really, really excited. Of course, really nervous. I'm so nervous for the HSG test. I've heard that it can be pretty painful and you're awake doing it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Some people have said it's not that bad. But yeah, so anyways, guys, I wanted to update you. I vlogged a little bit while we were at the appointment yesterday, but I was so nervous that I didn't vlog too much, and I didn't vlog at the appointment, so this is kind of your update for how the appointment went. I am planning to keep you guys updated. I might not always bring you along like in real time, but I'm sure I will always be vlogging and kind of keeping information updated, because I really like your guys' support, and this is an easy and good and comfortable way for me to update even friends and family. It's just easier for me to make a video. That's just how I like to communicate, you know? So I mentioned earlier, a lot of people have been asking me if we would start a GoFundMe page or a way that they could donate, because like I said, the treatments are very expensive. IVF, if we have to do that costs around $20,000. So the IUI and everything, that's not as much, but it's still a couple $1,000s with everything, or more than a couple thousand with like all of the tests that I have to get done. So since so many people have asked and said that they wanted to donate, and I've explained that I'm so nervous to do this because I know there are a lot of very judgy people and there's going to be negativity, but I'm going to try my hardest to ignore that and let you guys know that I did link below my PayPal information, so you can easily donate that way. There's just a link and it takes you to my PayPal, and you can donate whatever amount you want. And then I did open up a GoFundMe page. Some people are more comfortable with that. And on GoFundMe, it does make you set up an amount that you are trying to reach. I wasn't sure what to put there because I don't know how much money we need, but for this entire thing, there's probably going to be a lot of different costs and things that come up. So I just came up with an amount like total that I would think that we might need for the whole infertility journey, including the possibility for IVF. And Yeah, so I wasn't sure what to do there, but if you feel led and you want to donate to help us get started and take some of the stress off, I would appreciate it so very much. Our family appreciates it. Thank you for helping us have a chance at having another baby. So I will have those links below, and if you don't want to donate, that is totally fine. I love that you are here to just follow along and join this journey with us. And I will also have the playlist down below if you want to catch up on some of what I've been going through. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you later. Bye!